and the entire team. Madam was say, Mama Mehu say, ye dom. Baku free mu anen say, ye hermani ye. And then we are in so bad, adom, ye send share radio soa. Na me da won so ase. Se brano bia unya brena utie Happy 98.9 FM. Me da won so ase. Se brano o spend we sikato data. Na wo de ahwe adwumadie live on Facebook. We asedan kan committee mu no. Na aseda PSC ne kase pa nkoma otwaduampon. Ni obo soro bo asase. Di obo wo bo me. Ni e wonyam fom so ntimi ni wo mienu wanyam fom so ye ho da. And then we are done as say. Now, Bokodie. How far? My film, I was incommunicado. Maybe I'm not a channel. Maintain news, maintain your course work Ghana. Na a chromo to saying. And somewhere she see me cheaper. But mask a dim who you man so fine pa. Now, for front now be Tomono, and ye be the home come on. Ye be bo home come on. The case of Openia Mampeni John Dramani Mahama Pao no say onko he gold board so and some other pronounce and we di home come on. Or no any communications officer ma NDC amanyoko e patch Sami Jemfi wakwaya doye wakwayi biama na menim se adoye no ye no ni problem no. And our currency na ye involved and a problem no. Ana nipa kura wa ya do ye ne ma no any asem no. Because ene oko social media. Ora Sami Jemfi ye twenabo so dendendene. Ye ebi nso kura nso hunu any issue with a chede a wokoma ye ne ho nsem a aba. Is it because dollars? Is it because Sami Jemfi? Is it because agrada no man is kanintiana? There are calls from civil society organizations ahodo say Sami Jemfi mampani empamono wanyina adwuma mfiri ni nsam ebi kura nso so say yan suspending no na yenya investigations into what? And anyway, we'll look at this matter and ho angles. Adwenkyira hodo a ewo sa asemu ho ene asemu ne puma sibre anope wote ya chief of staff Asamon Sami Jemfi to appear before him. Megidi se ebeye nkyirikyirimu ebeye nsembisa ede ne koba ye ba ne saa na owura no so de ne nkyirikyirimu ama. But ahead of the meeting with the chief of staff, and run na semoni pie na Sami Jemfi ankasa call ni social media page. Ede a chopa ekoto ho or concede to indiscretion. Ebi se yenhwe sa asem no so na yenje mu menka. Ebi nsusu se enokura mpo na wose yakwa asem ni mu ne ekohwe mu. But ede mpa na ekohwe mu. Ede na asie ewe ye behwe the conduct of public office holders with respect to Sanya Meyi Biseye. And Ghana ha, it is part of her subculture. Say one it is in Pio so be yadoye. Omu pie bedwamu a nkofo etu ekowo mu so ekosire sika. Honorable ye wa ha honorable your police for cry. Nothing for the boys. Ye omaya ye padesre pa. Sansu ne ye oman nso so a ye chade enso pa. Na utie NDC fo especially wo mo problem wo mo wo sa sika cha Sami Jemfi ko che ye hu a the agrada factor. Agrada ya factor. Se ubeche obi sika hwan agrada. Na me sure say winim ne nti a NDC fo ni bia dwa se Sami Jemfi beche obi sika ankense se ya agrada. Agrada ya na yakoto abai wo super John Dramani Mahama. O super Lordina Mahama. Wono akra kan ye se eyade ajo Mahama wini election na ono obesa kwabosumfie na wakwakoye konfo. And I'm no case or Sujina Sunday. No integrity, no honor. Now, this in so mobile party, mobile power and chair. Party communicators see, Womo where Nimu say, Bribi best Sanin and Kibia so Womuso. Serial callers, Womo Freda Bia complaining, say, Womuso so, say, a woni bin so best and a guomuso. Woma where ni my. Enti sɛ wɔn kɔte sɛ same gyamfie a ɔno da wɔn ano akyɛ sikayantam saa ɛde ama ɔsɔfo bi te sɛ ɔno kura sɔfo de akɔma obi te sɛ agrada ɔmo bedwa pa rightly so and me sure sɛ saa nneɛma ni nyinaa ka ho bi ɛka bɔ mu na owura same gyamfie adweneyɛ ehunu sɛ ɛwɔ so ɔde akyɛw pa ba na wɔgye we one body defense bia one rationalizing semini bia one twisting semini bia wasi bo meti bo mafom men use me discretion ye me pa mo chomo fan cheme na me busa Ghana for say sa apology no yasomu ananse ye jama naka ebedi asemu hu nkomo enne mebie phone lines amao mebie phone lines na ye di nkomo Sir, ye nyina ye bekaya. Areho sembi esi Ghana ha. Emra na wonomu a ewo eye North Tongue and parts of the Volta region. Womun kan bi nhemu. Na VR4 eko bie womun spillway. Ema insuo tene eko communities ahodo. Na e affected communities bebre downstream eye Volta Lake no. Abindada no amma compensation bia to the victims. We all remember Asama President Akufo-Addo ankasa koye okoka kire wo mo. Se akaye kana abato pa anka han mu kran se sanka meba na bebetie mu asem mpo. Because mo nto aba mame. Tinsuo na yira fa mo no anka se sanka meba ha because minya mfaso bia mfiri mu ho. Asama President Akufo-Addo kan no. Na we ensrahempo na wa de conditions aka hui na ode ye kan sen mo compensation be mamo emra na John Mahama campaign no o shebo se oba akonsombo spillage no obe set up a committee na omahwade potin ye course na suahunu a wo se enya free mu no yenya na compensation impatesika bi wo ho a ya pede ama wono mu a insuo twifa wo mo ejapade so a enei bebre na nsa omani atutu aka wo mo nsem a omuhunu ba bia mo fa brabo ne mfa. That report is out and ready. Inteni ebe report no ne etuamu ni recommendations a wo mo aye. The last time I met President John Dramani Mahama oka se ahoboaboa no ekoso dendendene se be ya omo be pe eye empatesika bidiama wono mu akosombo spillage no affect womo. In the report, it is also part of the recommendations. Say Abino must consider compensating victims of the akosombo spillage. Obeje di semene woka say there are people still living in tents. Ya wo wono mu a nsuo ni twifa wo mo so a baby a womo di omutito ahwere womo ayamua ewu ekonsuo ni di bebre koye ene obegie di say 2 years down the line mene wo ka say enkrofo eda so eda tent mu ebi eda so peche won krofo nchen eden e ba ya abanisa. And how will this government bring some remedy, respite and relief to the Ghanaians omo a part of the Volta region? Dollar no sotia na eche dollar no ahoden no ekofo mu anisa. Se ope internet rate dia and number 12 cedis ho no mo baby. Ba ko market no so a still around 14 Ghana cedis there about. The free 16 okra. In fact, on the market okra dey be kran so equal to 13 Ghana cedis. So the CD appears to be doing well. Many economists be a kasa behind the scenes trying to find out say John Mahama be magic bintina cedi no enya hoɔden bi ana. Well, they tell me say several factors. Aban policies ka ho bi. And na ne ekoso within the global and geopolitics, you know. And so eka ho bi. I mean, if you look at trade war ekoso and the resolve of countries be to jettison the dollar and make the dollar inferior. No, so we sa ne mani nyina keka bomu a eka ho bi na ama cedi na hoɔden ekosoro. And it is not just the cedi na gaining strength. We other currencies on the continent of Africa against the dollar. Currencies ni bebre so in relation to the dollar. That gives you the indication say it is not just local factors and leading to sa recovery. Now there are global factors as well. But the question I ask is say how long yebetimi sustain this way? And don't forget say the dollar is a currency bia what from ye na was sama no home so. But ye memu hanom no dollar kosoro a ka niema bia ka bribia ka nsuo nyina. Dollar kosoro ese ato petrol mu, dollar kosoro ese ato electricity mu, dollar kosoro ese ato nsuo mu, dollar kosoro abroni wawubo kosoro because the dollar na kofa ba. Yen duty ye calculating in dollars. Dollar kosoro bribia bo kosoro spare parts bribia bo kosoro. And so sa dollar ne kofa mu a you don't see a corresponding decrease in price. And no, and a good for say almost regan a gedi for say dollar ne de bia da mano and a dollar was surunti na niema boye den dollar was suru muntimi planet o de niema obeko odi sika be kokofa niema obeba na exchange rate no asesa eye sika ne akontabu a wobu yanka odi be yu niema enti niema ne bo ne de se dollar ne kosoro ne de eniema bo be kosoro da sa na dwedifo ka kire Ghana for da bia and yet you must see because it makes economic sense. But then the dollar is plummeting. And then na niema bo da so wosoro. And then na niema ye tono e da so wosoro. Dwedifo principle ana mu gina so no ene no asesa na gutafo asemone se womo egi traders nyina se womo hwe na dollar no esotie na etie no and reflect in air prices. Minim so ye dwadini dia, wo ye dwadini na wotie mi a. Pacho talk to me this afternoon. Oni mi nim komo. Adentina dollar no ekọ fom no. Enema bo no mompese eso de ebetie. Ede nintia. What is informing that? Is it because enema na wo ton no ofa no at a certain dollar rate? Inti ote wo ka na. Is that the principle? Hey, enye se niema ne nsan ye de ane na se yetua old price na. Na ne wakofa no samre ya dollar no wo fom no so obe maintain old price and say obe ma ne wakofa ba say ya dollar nam 13 cedis. Obe ma ne bo no a reflect a dollar rate na. There is subembi with Ghana edwadifo. Me say emfaso no ye peno buru bibia so ntina akwani ase nyina so Ghana ni a wodi dwa pe kwan bia so ama ne niema bo na kosoro kakra no wanya bi di aka ho. But say factors are emma prices kosoro no the major one foreign exchange sa aden na ye hu a corresponding decrease in air prices. Ewe wo adwinkyire bi wo sa asemi hu a meto nsa fro say join me live on Facebook na yemfa sa enkomo yi enhyehye so yanwenwene ho because mentiase say etisa say niema bo kosoro etimi eka say dollar no na ma niema bo kosoro isan say dollar no kosoro na ne dollar yi so ba fom na niema bo ne da so gina baabi agina de a na ase ye ne omanfo endi ni ye. We will talk to Guta and find out free say womo de sa efutu semi ene nkranhye semi ma Ghana adwadifo say womo hwe na womo tete womo niema so no ye adwuma. Are the traders responding in equal measure ana na wonso kwadwamu a wohunu bibi sa na. You want to share your thoughts with us this afternoon right here on EpaHoaDaben Jumedie eso. Oh yes, I now the back Facebook live. Na ya can kind of messages ni nyina e de ama wo.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
And anyway, join me live on Facebook. Na yenkenkan wo messages ahodo a wode aba. Share the link. Na yenko na meba Facebook na mabekenkan some of your messages are what they abejam yen na amanfo nso ehunu ensem ahodo a onso eda wakoma so a opese wo manfo etie. Na sede enhyehyeye ne tie ne mebie phone lines na ma ona ya hye week na se na issues ahodo bi e wo ho apese wo ti free ho no wetimi abeti de free ho. Mamema Samuel Tanko Akwaba to our live stream this afternoon. And Sami says, good afternoon, Okonfo Bibi. I think we should forgive Sami Jemfi. He would not do that again. Daniel Edu said, good afternoon, Bibi. I am watching you live inside Doha in Qatar. I say, oh, I am happy to see you in the big seat. My brother, I am back and I am happy to be back. Samuel Tanko once again says, Bibi, for the dollar issue, let's give credit to the government of the day, Mahama Ayuko. Sasemu we obi kan ema kaemu amanfo sopa ne se na die na Mahama baaye na anu ya Mahama baaye die anu aye no nti dollar so tia yemfa bosobode ne ma no na me se na dollar na nkobaye na nkadu 17 anka mu be ma na somu adwo no Mahama baaye na nka dollar nam 19 cedis a anka Mahama anka ne din ebeda enti se dollar na tia eso tia na se eba fomu a adan na yemfa credit ne ma no na yebeka se na global phenomenon tariff war no and a day ba whatever be the case we are managing Oman Ghana with John Mahama's budget. Economic principles are and I say economic policies are what they govern Oman no and no ena ye do so. Inti se ene dollar no ahoden so te against the CDA. Abasobode no ye demand Donald Trump enye ye. Ebetimi dia ma ye man panin ko a. Eno ene asamo tanko dia ba se ye mbojo Mahama abaso. Because anka e kosoro so anka bebo na chipa. Potassium 1 here live on Facebook. Now Potassium 1 said, Bibi, good afternoon. We miss you too much. I missed you too, my brother. I am happy to see you today. The NPP are trying hard to tag lawyer Sami Jemfi with corruption, but it won't wash today and tomorrow. We any NPP for no subekasa, Omo issue a statement in this regard and Omo call for a number of actions to be taken. We will talk to na ye decide semi ho enkomo. Na Daniel Edu ewa or CBB greetings to Mask for holding the fort in your absence. He did creditably well as a former teacher. I will score him 6/10. Yow, Daniel Edu say or market Jumedia Wudi you now or 6/10. This one I will protest. Mask deserves 10/10. Yes, he deserves 10/10 because Ebiana ofo say adwuma na ne se kasa keke ana ebetena ha a lot of work ekoso. Now in the last 2 weeks I mean ho no adwuma ni nyina shift egunu so one man will try production here presenting at the same time, and so it's been very tough for him, but he has been able to pull it through. Baby amewo bia na metie no na indeed me nim senior circumstances in it. I appreciated everything he did. And I love my brother for that. Inti Daniel Edu 6/10 de adabraka brawanim kakra brawanim pa na adwuma na nafom sa nafom kra eno ene ensem ni bia wode aba Facebook live. I'll be reading the rest of your messages for you. But the issue of Sami Jemfi asemi twetwe ensem bebre edeba na wonim se ne Ghana ha ye politics asemi ba ye politicians ahodo aso asemu mu esrene abasa wo mo etwe commensa pillar 2 say or the freedom kwabenya constituency no say agrada pani na Sami Jemfi's wife this is a fantastic resetting. Special greetings to Honorable Charles Otin. Commensa pillar 2 minim say o board diabolics but mento o die bonasi ye mentia ye Stephen Jaba HI we say good afternoon Steve. Good afternoon to you, my brother. Na comments appeal to our mask 10/10. That's a spirit. 10/10. No. No. But Sami Jemfi asemi eto saying, who is saying? Is it a cause for worry for you, Anna? And I said, for you, what is all Momoka say? When you big deal, in Yemumanenka. Because all here, now we are President Mahama launch a code of conduct for public office holders. And if you listen to civil society organizations, one more into the more within the accountability and corruption space. Bebrina ekase a opportunity for President Mahama to take a certain action. A send a strong signal to other appointees. Na se be prevent sanya maybe. But the question really is, bonin in the me pese me no dwendwene ho bra Facebook me kan ni nyina ne ode bebe bia asem na nkasa no uhunu ne sen I think you have the video. We'll play this video. Medical bo agrada ensem bia o kan no na no kwasi ada waso dem fa asem yi ho na asem we na aba no se wo de beto a proper context mu a there are a number of angles to this matter. There is the currency factor. Say sika krona wo cheye no. The fact that a year dollars no e hankofo bebre. We are no to nchen a. The agrada factor na e wasa doye ya Sami Jemfi ye enso so e create problems. The other aspect of sa same way a ebinim so twimu ne the political bit say na edi na he ena yenua na nya sika sa three angles we nyina no fa obia wo right say obe discuss ne said your person or discuss no. And then I don't want to listen to the politicians over this matter. I want to listen to you, the ordinary Ghanaian. What you make of this matter. Uhunu is saying, Chief of Staff of Fresh Sami Jemfi, or expectation in terms of the be peer free meeting in Muni Yadien. Are you one of those Amoka say, Yam Pamo Sami Jemfi, Yenina Semuso Fam Pamo Sami Jemfiana? And say, President Mahama be pamo Sami Jemfi over this matter. Would that be too harsh or a be commensurate with asem krona esi no? Metena sena me sese asem na. Asem na aba no. Asem na aba no. Asem patenya asem. Asem but asem me can say because the very act of giving ain't a problem. In fact, yeah, Christopher, yeah, no Muslim for we are all encouraged. Say be there, ye be yadoye, ye be yibiama. Inti. Yeah, asem, but mamini kai embo Sami Jemfi na nkasa abaso. Yeah, ebe yo wan se me kanisa, but nyabotre ne tie me. Medi kai abo Sami Jemfi abaso. Me bon abaso no because wakoyi sika ma agrada ma asem aba. Me born abaso because of the reaction to asem way. Emre call viral. Yenim politicians say we krom ha the way are omye tintintinti and very defensive. Yenim political groupings ni bia sa asem way. Say oye say wo kan de atia party na ban na they will come after you. and trash you. Yenim politicians anka asɛm wei bi na to wo mo a anka omo mfa ni die emma wo bia mpo na anka wo mabɔ ho wa, because they believe say Ghana there asɛm ba mani 2 weeks ebewu natural death. It takes a decent, respectful politician, and in fact a brave one, to issue the kind of statement Sammy Gyamfi issued. Tell me here, pa, UN people lens in the Tunchen, UNDC lens in the Tunchen. Critically, Ghana politician nim, I am sorry, can't. Typically, Ghana politician nim, I apologize for my misconduct. It is a winner politician bia. Oye mfomso na ono ankasa hunu ne mfomso enya kukuduro edi obuo bata ho eba bonten be kasa ade a meye adabraka megitu mu se mati ma anya ne yie mu fa nkyeme saa anamontuo no ewo se ye encourage saa anamontuo no ewo se ye sososo saa anamontuo no ewo se ye single ne out ne ye praise. In spite of the other wrongs it is important to say, that act of conceding to indiscretion, as if you say it doesn't matter. And we need to encourage young politicians, to begin to think like that. Because you see, ade eba beto ho no video na eda ho no no obi ehunu video no, but ye nyia ye okrom ha no mu ayenim videos ni bi apie pen evidence bata ho a ye hunu politicians a omo try say omo be whitewashing nsem no, omo try say omo be rationalizing nsem no, omo try say omo de propaganda be bata nsem no ho, omo be try say omo be defend asem na ama na ye fe. Even though ye nyina ye ni tua ye hunu a sebe ye mbo dam a ya adwene ye adwuma ye nyina ye hunu bi, and so ye nim politicians are, in spite of the evidence, they will try as much as possible say asem no omo be chia na kakra na anka akoluku good. He didn't do that. Wanya ne sa wajatum wapa ho chew. And Mrs. Susa Sadia no, ye mona baso se waye. Going forward, o ye public office holder. Na utia, o ye mfomsoa. Hunu nyansa. Ma o conscience nye adwuma. Ne sua biribi from Sammy Gyamfi adie. Ne fe ni die ma omanfo. Ne nya kukuduro ekase meti na wo ye nipa. So what I say? Uye nipa. E nipa so na efum. Na wo fum na obi ahu se wa fum. Na wo ye wadwen se wo ye tintintin nti wo ye wadwen se wo no wuni munyansa chen obi a enti wo de wo brofo, wo de wo kasa e ba be try se wo be dress asem na try se wo be ma asem na ye e look different from se ne nipa dodo na hunu na wo pa kire se ye no sebe yagimi. Me say, eye nanu bi asem na nkasem si ye, nanu bi na nkasem we si ya. Anka ekwan bi e be fa so e be rationalize no, na ye ka no foforo, na ye penti no, na ye di nsem bi e be wurawura mu se be ya, ye be gi atom sa anka ye be ye. Enti me bo Sammy Gyamfi abaso say what only up to his own flaws, conceding to and ono ankasa to ade na wo ye ni din o se eye indiscretion, eye su ene esabia. Going forward, politicians nyina nsua NDC appointees a muwo mu munsua sa suban we bi na mufambo bra no because yɛde wo si hɔ no mo sɛ kɔda adwuma bi ano a ɛnyɛ wo papa adwuma ɛyɛ Ghana fo adwuma te sɛ bibi kyia hunu nya ɛka ne sɛ enidie ne pa ho kyɛw ɛno akyi mɛbɔ the chief of staff abaso mɛbɔ n'abaso paa hwɛ asɛm na asi no ahu sɛ aban wei ka sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔtrivialize na ɔbɛyɛ mebɔ a ɔka sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ no mɔturo mɔdwo no ayɛ no bi ɔbɛtumi ayɛ but to the extent that the chief of staff Asamon Samejemfi tells you that the president has taken a serious view of the matter. Where governance won amamwo eye de damu sonko obia ne style a odi buman but me feel say style we no ye the presidency did not feign ignorance over the matter. Assembly see over the weekend. Monday morning, sharp, yebeti say chief of staff Asamon Samejemfi. That is equally commendable. Sana montuo no ye encourage. That is equally commendable. Oh, nasan kebetimi asiwo aban bi mre so a minister no ana appointee ne nkenka ne hwe. The government could have decided say we won't summon him. Ebe any social media matter. Ghana ha in a matter of weeks asem ne beti akoda. Me say aban bi mpo a anka mini ay appointee ni enya de a obi be frɛ chief of staff bi mpo be frɛ da boni henya. Yehunu nsem bebre akoso pɛn o, nsem bebre asisi ya. Obe expect to say, and you see, let me explain to you the role of a chief of staff. Obi a chief